It's a busy time, but I drove here. I was already heading toward this area because of the Levittown has a Stop and Shop, a Target, a Walmart, East Meadows right nearby, and of course I came to the Levittown Walmart. It was canceled, and they already sent $2.97 to my one account. So when Walmart canceled that order after I parked into a parking spot, they paid me $2.87. So then I gave it 5 minutes and I ended up accepting a Shipt down the street at a local Stop and Shop. Let's see if they tip me. Walmart canceled, sent me another offer for a curbside pickup with a lot of products in it, $26. I turned it down. A moment later, this offer came in through Shipt. And I said, I'll go down the street. I'll take a chance. Less aggravation. I picked up like 12 products and they gave me a $5 tip. Not bad. And the drop off was only a couple of miles away. I just shopped at a Target. It was a learning curve. I accepted two offers. It's going to be $30 payout with both included. I'm dropping one off now, and the second drop off is only a couple of miles away from the first drop off. I learned about maternity clothes. People don't want to shop. Many people don't want to shop for clothes. That's what I'm learning. The offers stay in the app for a while. Then I shopped for specialty gift bags. It's Easter. They wanted Easter bags. They're long gone. The ones with the paper handles and the bunny ears, gone. But they did have colorful, spring color gift bags. And you have to make sure you're getting the right size. That comes into play. And tissue paper, very hard when they ask for a specific holiday tissue paper.
In 400.
So that was hard. Yeah, because you're learning about new products. I don't buy maternity clothes. And I'm like, all right, they have a small section. She was really easygoing. I said, oh, they have these two in a medium and they're lightweight. She was like, I'll take them. And I also learned how to add an extra item to a shopping list, which I had to play around. But the Shipt app works so great compared to the Spark app yesterday. I was going to share that information in this video. They canceled, like I accepted one. It was a quick shop and deliver, and they canceled it after I parked in the parking lot. Typical of Spark. And then I said, let me look at Shipt. I'm right down the block from Levittown. They had a great offer at the Stop and Shop. And the Spark app was sending me different offers. Now you lost me. So then I gave it another try after I completed the Shipt shop at the Stop and Shop, which gave me a $10 tip on top of the payout. I do okay with tips on Shipt. They're not cheap customers. 80% of the time I get tipped. So then I turned on the apps. It was Friday night about 7 o'clock, drizzly gray. That seems to be the weather for the past couple of weeks. And I accepted another shop and deliver with a Spark. And what do you know? The
In
apps,
3/4 of a mile. Stay to the left to Hicksville Road.
the app is glitching all over the place. I'm forcing it to accept the products that I'm choosing as a substitution. That was a real pain in the butt. And then when I got to the self-checkout where they want you to go, so I go to the self-checkout where they want you to go. I scan the code that's in the app, not what's on the machine, the checkout machine on the app, and there's a whole basket of bags. They're the same bags that the Walmart and Uniondale uses. I grab two, I double it, I put everything in the double bag, and the kid, the young worker that's working the self-checkout, I'm about to, I'm pushing away. Wait a minute, those aren't the bags to use for Spark. There's always an issue. You couldn't let me slide. I said, then why'd you watch me pack? I mean, I actually said that. I'm so tired of being nice because someone's either younger or someone's too fragile. I was like, why'd you let me pack? You watched me do it. So I just threw the double bag where the pile was, and I rebagged with the bags he gave me. I'm like, there's always a problem at the Levittown Walmart. Nothing seems to ever go smooth. There's like, when I forced the app, I manipulated it because I'm getting good to make so I would be able to add an item. It kept telling me I was wrong. Meanwhile, it was the right product and it wouldn't accept it. Maybe somebody on the other end that's programming and submitting the data don't know how to.
Crash reported ahead.
Don't know how to do it. That could be. They outsource a lot of jobs. Because that happens a lot with the app. Yes, it is the right product. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Okay, I'll just keep bypassing, substitute, bypass it, wait till it all goes, go back to edit. Can I suggest a substitution? And it's the one that I'm supposed to be getting anyway. It's the same product I'm supposed to be buying anyway, but I'm told it's not the right product. Yes, it is. Today is April 12th, and I went out today and I completed 5 ships. Now the first two, the $36.96, that includes a $20 tip, which was really nice of them, and the $13.53, I took them both separately and I completed them at the same time. I dropped off one, then I dropped off the other. Then I was like, okay, I squeezed in one Grubhub, 10 and change. Then I got closer to home. I didn't go out until, I guess, my first one, let's see here, was at 5:13. I dropped off the first one. So the 723, the 1241, and the 789, local Freeport Target. I live in Freeport. It's a small Target Express. I accepted one. Then I said, oh, let me see if there's any offers. That was a small offer. Let me see where the drop off is. Okay, I'll take that one. Then I said, is that last one still there? Let me see. And then I took the last one, the 789. They had the products. These were 3 small orders. I completed them in about an hour and 15 minutes. That includes accepting them, getting in the store, shopping, and delivered. No traffic, time of day. That's how you work it. I keep getting better. I really like Shipt. Shipt has turned into my favorite app. It is 10:13. Gosh, I didn't leave till later today. But I got out there and I did okay. 5 ships and 1 Grubhub. That was it. Now, I really like the way I thought about, I'm in the store. Let me see if there's an offer and if the drop off is close to the drop off that I'm about to complete. And it was. While I was in store, so I accepted another one. There were all 3 small offers. Then when I completed that, I said, let me see if that last one's there. The product's there. Because it was baby products. I didn't want to call. I didn't want to go through all that trouble just to get paid $5. I said, yeah, the product's there. Baby formula, they lock it up here. They had them. And then I dropped all 3 off. No traffic. I wish I could be earning more money. Now I will be earning more money. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm in the store. I accepted a Shipt shop. I'm shopping for 20 items. I'm just about done. I know I just have a few items. I see them. Let me see if there's another offer on here that I could drop off without it being late, and let's see how big it is. And that's how you really earn money with Shipt. While you're in store, you're almost completed with your original order, with the original order you accepted. Then you go, let me check. Oh, that's a small one. That's 7 items. Yeah, that's only a few miles away from the drop-off, the first drop-off. Yeah, I'll take that. It won't be late. That's big. And Shipt shoppers tip. I've said it. At least 80% of the customers tip. Shipt customers tip. That's what I should say. I'm the shopper. I really like Shipt. I like being out in the stores, and it's day and night compared to Walmart. I don't hate Walmart, but I wish there wasn't always a problem. I really like that store, but it just seems like, oh my gosh, we're going through this again? Why is there always an issue that I'm questioning? Are there people watching? Let's mess with this one. Let's mess with her. I just, it's got to happen to other people. It can't just be me. But then some other stores, like the one in Uniondale, I never have a problem in. Like I shop. I live in Freeport. I do a lot of, shopping in Uniondale. I drop it off to Belmore. I drop it off to Merrick. I drop it off in Freeport. I drop it off in Roosevelt. It's a great location. I never have a problem there. East Meadow, when it comes to self-checkout, oh my God. App freezes, always a problem. So I got to call up customer service. And then the Levittown Walmart, it's like, why are you telling me I have the wrong product? You're telling me that one too many times. I feel who's ever plugging in the data, that, the product item information, I don't think they're doing it right, because I can't be wrong that many times. I'm not saying I'm never wrong, but I feel like a dummy. I get on a roll and I go, here we go. I'm being told that I'm wrong, and I keep questioning it, and I kept looking at it, and I'm reading word to word. That's exactly what's on the product. That's exact picture, but you're telling me it's wrong. You're telling me it's wrong. So just keep bypassing it. No substitution until you get to the end, and then go back, complete it, and tap edit, and then submit it as a manual submission. Yes, it takes a minute longer. You have to type in the name of the product, and they probably go, who's ever looking at it on the other end? It's got to be going, why does she go through all that trouble when she bought the product the customer wanted originally? She typed in a substitution. That's what the customer wanted. Anyway, that's frustrating. And then at the checkout with the bags, I was like, oh, I wasn't nasty. I just said, you watched me bag. I actually double bag, and I go like this, and it's loud. So you had plenty of time to see me put all the products in, and I went to go push away, and he was like, wait a minute. Those aren't the bags for the Spark deliveries. Are you serious? Oh, you got to be messing with me now. Because I make noise. I go like this to make the bag, perfectly flush, the two bags. And I prefer to double bag and put as much as I can in a bag and carry it as long as I can carry it. I would rather put one big bag at the door that's sturdy and full. So I don't know if I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm overdoing it. I can hear it in my voice. I've been nonstop, weeks on end, and doing a lot of other things, which I might stay home and just submit all the data to my taxes. This morning I woke up, I finished out the rest. I said I did it all already. And I will be doing another video about that, because it just keeps getting easier and easier and easier. I'm just working smarter. I'm saving time. So I'll see how I feel tomorrow. I would love to have a day like last Sunday right here in town. Local Stop and Shop, local Target, not go far. That was nice last week. I could go to the Stop and Shop 3 times and deliver right in town. So I hope you enjoyed the video.